Welcome to T4G Sports. In today's video, we're going to be talking about JUCO players and giving you guys our thoughts on JUCO players. Should you go after them? Shouldn't you? What's the pros? What's the cons? All that good stuff. Like always, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, and don't just play the game. Own the game. Let's light it up. So when it comes to JUCO guys are only 3-star guys, right? I've not found a 4-star guy. Maybe some guys out there like, I found one. I've never seen it. As you can see here in the game, there's no JUCO guys at 4-star. There's none at 5-star, right? And that's like real life anyways. You'll see them at 2-star as well. If you're going to get a JUCO guy, I would not recommend getting a junior. I would recommend getting a sophomore. That's me personally. I would just go after the sophomore guys more than I would go after the junior guys. So with JUCO guys, personally, if you're going to get a JUCO guy, I would also go and get the JUCO guys in the first year of your program. I would not get them after the first year. With our T4G scouting data that we're giving you guys, and if you guys haven't seen that, you're going to want to check that out because it's a game changer. We show you how to find gems all the time, regardless of if they're a 3-star to a 5-star. We're going to show you how to find gems with our T4G scouting data. So in reality, I don't see the point of bringing the JUCO guys on past year 1, because what I do, my philosophy is a ladder system. Okay, I have a feeder program. So by year 4, and my team's like a 90 overall, 90 plus overall by year 4, up to a 95 overall, because I'm pretty good at scouting and recruiting. By that time, when I get that class in, those freshmen are not going to start for probably 3 years on average. Of course, there's those rare occasions where that guy is just really good and he's going to beat the guy out ahead of him. That happens. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing to have happen. There's also other times where you have a guy who is deal breakers playing time, and you don't want to risk him transferring from your team. So you may encourage the guy ahead of him who's just not going to be as good as him to leave. But that's a risk versus reward situation that you have to get right as a coach. Okay, you have to get that right. If you don't get that right, obviously you risk everything, because the number one most important thing is what? Program prestige. That's your bank account. Okay, we'll say it all the time. Program prestige is the number one most important thing. That's your bank account. That's your NIL. Welcome to NIL, baby. It's in this game. It's just listed as something else, and that's weekly hours. So for me, I just don't see it. If I bring on JUCO guys in the future, when my program's that elite, that guy's not going to start. He's just not going to play. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my hours. It's a waste of my investment. So I'd rather get my feeder guys come in, let them marinate for a good 3 years, unless they're extremely talented or unless something happens, some guys leave early and I just don't have a choice. I got to start a sophomore, which has happened plenty of times, but not often. It's not the average, at least I should say. So for me, JUCO guys, get sophomores. Get them in your first year, maybe your second, but even then, if I start seeing guys getting them in their second year, I'm not afraid of them as true scouters. Alabama, Nick Saban did not make a living on JUCO guys. He made a living on a feeder system. And I do exactly what he does, which is that same feeder system. He's the greatest. He even does it with coaches. I mean, he literally does it with coaches. Think about that. So I just don't think it's a great philosophy. Let the smaller schools do it, unless you plan on just being a smaller school. Hopefully this helped. We get this question. We've gotten this question several times. So I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. I'm not saying they're perfect. Some of you guys may disagree for whatever reason. That's okay. And if it works for you, that's great. I've built teams up to a 95 overall from a 1-star program. I'm giving you what works for me. Okay. Hopefully this helped you guys. I hope you have a damn good day. Let's light it up.